Hey, this is The Social Tea, and I'm Sharonda Lee. I talk about all things social, including celebrity news, reality shows, what's going on in pop culture, local news, and more here in these YouTube streets. Now, we know folks always get in their feelings about what's said here on social media, so I must say, what's stated here is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you visit my website at www.thesocialteatalkmedia.com and also follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, also known as X, and TikTok. Also, check out my podcast, The Social Tea Off the Air, on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Now, y'all, I stay on ready, so make sure you subscribe to my backup channel. I am Sharonda Lee, The Social Tea, here on YouTube. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit that notification bell, like, share this with everyone you know, and subscribe. Now, with all that being said, relax, get comfortable, and let's get into the tea. So, I've been on YouTube looking at some videos about Melameters. Specifically, I was listening to Chit Chat with QT, her live, and she was talking about what made you a Melameter. At what moment did you become a Melameter? And I will say, for me, the moment um I became a Melameter was probably very early on in the Love and Marriage Huntsville seasons. And how I found the show, I didn't watch it uh, from season one. I actually was on TikTok and I seen the famous scene, well, one of the many famous scenes where Melanie and Martell were in their bedroom and they were talking about their marriage. And Melanie was basically telling him that he needed to get his ish together. And I was intrigued by what was going on because I hadn't heard about the show. And I just kept watching TikToks on the show. And I can't even remember who TikTok it was. But on that TikTok account, they had plenty of uh, little reels of the show. And I became so interested in the show that I was like, let me go on and watch this. And I watched it. Um, at that point, it was in season two, so I kind of started the show early on, and I rolled back the beautiful bean footage, and I started watching this show from season one, and I've been hooked ever since. The moment I became a Melameter, pretty much where I was like 10 toes down before we even came up with the term Melameter, was when they had this scene where they were getting massages at Mel's house. And basically they were calling her Melanie bougie. And I've been called that plenty of times in my life. Oh, bougie. Because she likes to go to galas and she likes to go to certain events and she likes to dress up. And that kind of resonated with me because I've been called that so many times. It's just annoying. And you know what? She, yeah, I'm bougie. I like certain things. I have certain standards. So what? Get you some standards. I wish she would have told them that. But in that moment, I kind of was like offended because here they are in her home getting massages that I'm pretty sure she's paying for. And basically, telling her that she bougie. And then Kimmy stood 10 toes down and still had an attitude after the fact. I think that was one of the big moments where I was like, oh no, like how you gonna come and bully somebody in their own house? And after that, I just watched the show and watched the show and watched the show. And a lot of what Melanie has been through, I can resonate. Not because I know a lot of people say, oh, y'all over there trauma bonding. No, 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 no. There are a lot of women that have gone through the exact same thing, almost to the T. Now, some of the things I haven't been through exactly what she's been through, but I've been in a situation where somebody's playing with your emotions and toying you back and forth. I've definitely been through that. What is a Melameter? Hmm. An outstanding woman who's a critical thinker, overachiever, highly opinionated, and not easily fooled. And I think a lot of people take offense to the meaning of a Melameter. We're not a cult, because I do consider myself a Melameter. We're not a cult. We're just women that don't take BS. You're not going to tell us something and we clearly see it's something else. We cannot be fooled. We smell bullshit, we see bullshit a mile away. Specifically pertaining to the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville, we see bullshit before it even hits the wall. The Melameters was formed because we saw Melanie being bullied by her castmates and her ex-husband. We watched Saturday after Saturday after the whole cast would gang up on one person. The one person that if it wasn't for her, you guys wouldn't even be on the platform. And we got tired of it. And we spoke up. This is one of the main reasons why I decided to become a YouTube commentator or a YouTube content creator, is because I wanted to have a voice and speak up for somebody that was being bullied. And my thing is, why is she even being bullied? For what? For what? Now, I'm not going to sit around here and act like Mel is just this perfect being and she just descended from heaven and she doesn't do anything wrong and she's just not human. No, not at all. But what I will say is all of us have our imperfections. No one's perfect. No one puts her on a pedestal. And I hate that narrative that's going around. Like, you know, what did I hear somebody say? Well, I'm not even going to mention who it was, but oh, Mel is y'all God. And Mel is, no, 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 no. We saw a woman get cheated on, get treated like trash by her husband, get talked about and taunted by his side piece, bedbug, coleslaw, gator mouth side piece, mistress. And then on top of that, we seen the people that were supposed to be her friends, but they really were her husband's friends because they really weren't her true friends. We seen them one by one go after her and try to tear her down. And what did the audience that was watching this Saturday after Saturday do? They decided to rally behind her they decided to be a part of whatever she had going on. They decided to help her as a community, help her in some way financially. Because we have, like, we have helped her financially, her fan base. And that's what you do. See, the problem is nobody knows how to monetize being on OWN TV. And let's call a spade a spade. Nobody knows how to go on national TV and monetize it and make money off of it. That's the real problem. Because here we are, these regular country bumpkin people. I'm going to keep it 100. Here we are, these regular country bumpkins that come from the other side of the tracks. We really don't know much about anything, but all we know is we on TV and we're going to perform and make it look like, make ourselves look like something that we're not. All the while, the person that really is smart here is making us look bad because she's able to monetize this platform. She's able to start huge businesses and create generational wealth for her and her kids. And here we are. We can't get nobody to buy a teacup, a mug, hair care products. We can't get anybody to buy anything. Now we'll say Stormy is doing her thing. And I'm not even going to delve into that because I don't care about her numbers. I don't care about what she's doing. My issue is do not beat up on a person's platform that you're on. Because if it wasn't for her, you probably won't be selling as many hair care products. Or, sorry, we're not even selling hair care products anymore. We're only selling body butter, scented body butters. That's the problem that we have. That a person that we are on the outside looking in. We've seen this person be genuine to everyone on the show. And to have a person that was genuine to you, you stab them in the back. And we've seen it time and time and time again, even with Destiny. That girl paid your bills. How you gonna be mean to somebody that paid your bills? I mean, we're not talking about like $100, $200. That's like chump change. We talk about Mel gave you money, like thousands of dollars. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure I'm not mistaken. She gave money for lawyer fees to help with your son when you were going back and forth with your ex. Like that type of stuff. Like I could never be a friend to somebody again. I could never be cool with somebody where I really looked out for you. And then you went on national TV and made me look like I wasn't a good friend. And then got mad when I told that I gave you money. Nah, I'ma tell. Now I wasn't gonna say anything, but you can't have me going out here. You can't come out here have me looking crazy. No, I'ma tell how I helped you out. I'ma make it known how I helped you out. Had we been a little, you know, cat fight here and there, I probably wouldn't have said nothing because Mel really never says anything. But the simple fact is, these people are really set on making this woman look bad and tearing her down by any means necessary. Even when it comes down to the so-called producer of the show. And I would better check that there has been meetings without Mel involved, whether it be phone, via Zoom. I'm pretty sure everybody was at the meeting except for her. How we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? How we gonna make her look bad? It's pathetic. At this point, does anybody get that trying to take her down is not gonna work? I mean, everybody's in court. Let's just pull the sheet off. Everybody's in court. Let's just look how bad it looks for everybody. Everybody's in court being sued in some shape or form. In some shape or form, people have been locked up. It's not Martell and Destiny been locked up. Stormy being sued. The Scots 1.0 being sued. Maurice, he's suing, but I'm sure we're gonna hear about him being countersued by content creators. Like, where have y'all heard about anything about Mel being sued? Because she ain't giving nobody their products. Or her being sued for anything. Her going through any other issue except for her dumbass ex-husband. Because he wanted to keep taking her back to court. Or I think she took him to court this time, right? Because she wants the kids back on TV, and rightfully so. And he's mad because he can't monetize off his kids. You have a fifth baby. I'm gonna try to keep it nice. Monetize him. Oh, I forgot. Nobody really wants to see the side baby. And I feel like there is a tremendous amount of jealousy and envy because you have Martell, you have Tisha and Marceau, you have Kimmy and Maurice, and I'm gonna keep it at the core six. You have all of these people, and you have Melanie. They were friends for many, many, many years. And they remember, I'm talking about the Scots and Martell, how their friendship used to be, how the men probably allegedly did what they did behind their wives' back, and the fun they used to have and the secrets they kept for each other. And then when Martell and Melanie's relationship started to hit trouble, the shit started to get real. They got on the show, made a little bit of money, saw Melanie and Martell going through what they were going through. And let's just be honest, let's keep it 100. Nobody ever thought that Melanie was going to leave Martell. Not even the Scots. They didn't think that. And Martell sure as hell didn't think she was going to leave. And if she planned to leave, smart. I would have planned too. You the dummy? That's dumb. You can't keep cheating on your wife and think that she's not going to up and leave you. At some point, women do get tired. And now they have to see new Mel. See, this is not the old Mel that they used to hang around. They see Hollywood Mel. Mel living in a big house. Mel ain't stressed. While all the rest of everybody is down here still being mediocre. They are witnessing her become something great without them. Because mind you, she always had a hand in helping them. Because didn't Miss Van come in and help scope and help build that business? Mel always had a hand in helping them. And now they're still mediocre. And she's not. She's never been mediocre. And then you have Kimmy and Tisha. And this is my opinion. I just believe that, like I said, they never expected Mel to leave. They thought Mel was going to deal with the bullshit just like they deal with the bullshit, allegedly. And I believe when Mel decided to leave Martell, they felt some type of way. I'm talking about Kimmy and Tisha. This is my opinion, and this is alleged. This is what I believe. This is my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Freedom of speech. They felt some type of way. Who she thinks she is? Oh, she gonna divorce her husband, huh? Because you know what that said? What I seen when Mel left Martell? And they all know, that's just keep it at 100. They all know everybody's husband cheat. Mel left her cheating husband, and it made the two women that stayed with their husbands, Kimmy and Tisha, look simple. Y'all do anything to stay with a man. He can cheat on you and you still stay with him. And Mel's out here living her best life while y'all, allegedly, in my opinion, are freaking miserable. You can save face all you want to. But one thing that I believe about what Ariane said, she ain't lie about the other husband cheating. Martell ain't lie either. Because he said he was there. So those are some of the main core reasons why I am a Melameter. I will back Melanie. I will continue to watch this show until she walks away. Or the show gets canceled or they just end out the series. But I don't feel like this woman needs to walk away from something that she started. I feel like this should be the long game. If Melanie can take these folks and she's up and live and live in color around these people, why can't we? We just watch this show and we see stuff on the internet. This woman deals with these people on a regular. And she's vigilant and she stays strong. So I'm going to continue to support her on this show because she gets a check. I'm going to support her with her 7th Avenue products. I have bought them before. I need to buy some t-shirts. However, I think we all should continue to support her. And forget about all these other content creators. I'm not going to name nobody that's anti-Melanie and want to be funky and call us saying Mel is our God and saying all types of crazy crap. I think it's just for attention, and I refuse to give anybody my view and go on to their YouTube page because I'm not doing it. And I could care less about if they decide to come on mine. I really don't care. But I will continue to support Melanie Cherie on and off of Love and Marriage Huntsville.